Greetings from Alaska. My name is LB, and I am a very grateful alcoholic and a follower of Yeshua HaMashiach, the Jesus Christ of the New Testament. I was surprised to hear that Pastor Max wanted me to share my story, but I'm grateful for the opportunity. I became a Christ follower 15 November 1974. Grew up reservation poor, never did fit in. And the other oddity with compared to most people, I am of the Messianic faith. That is, the Jewish believers who believe in the Jesus Christ as the Messiah of the New Testament. And so I never fit well in church, as well as being an alcoholic. It didn't fit well. In AA, I can't talk about my faith in Jesus Christ, and as well as in church. They don't want to hear about my alcoholism. So some time ago, I was invited by Pastor Max on a Zoom meeting to come to Recovery Church. I fell in love with it. Probably the most significant thing about it is, besides the acceptance, was I was allowed to take communion. Since I came to Alaska over 20 years ago, I had a communion twice. And the last time it was so important, I have this cup. It says 4 August 2019 was the last time I was able, of the two times I had been, to have communion. And now I can have communion virtually with my church. The sacraments mean so much to me, and it brings me to tears. But anyway, I have found with Recovery Church, I've been able to be active. I'm able to lead a Bible study on Thursdays where we use the Life Recovery. I got too much glow here. Large print Bible, which is what I use, where I can use the AA principles that we're taught plus the Bible. I've been able to sit under what I consider the best minister I've ever been, Max. He's a very humble man, but he brings the truth of Jesus Christ and the hope we have for not only getting through life, but eternal salvation. And it gives us that kind of hope. And so it's just, it's been awesome. Plus bringing in the principles that we have learned in Alcoholics Anonymous and blending it with the Bible and making it applicable. And out of all of a sudden living in the middle of nowhere, because this is over satellite, my internet and my phone, I now have a church body. I have a church family. I have brothers and sisters who I've built relationships with. We have prayer together. We support each other. And it's like I don't feel alone. I don't feel like a pork chop at a kosher wedding anymore. I feel like I have a family. And what is awesome about that family is these sobriety people who support me. I get to spend eternity with them. That's our promise, it says in the biggest book, as I call the Bible. And so I would encourage anybody who's always felt like a pork chop at a kosher wedding, an AA or in church, go to Recovery Church. Embrace it. You'll find people you can relate to and understand you. You'll find acceptance, and you're also going to find, along with it, insight for living. It's amazing too when I'm in these meetings and I'm hearing people share from their heart. God, it's like AA meeting. You hear things you've never heard before about the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous. I hear things also I've never heard about the biggest book. So it strengthened my faith. I hope this will. Yeah, I can't express my gratitude. Can't express my gratitude. Max, thanks for inviting me to Recovery Church, and thank you for communion. I love you all. And with that said, I'll go quiet.